haven't made a video mentioning this iPad in a while, so I'm going to make this video today. This is the 2022 M2 iPad Pro, and apparently there's an M3 iPad Pro coming out next month. But I just wanted to go over my ownership with this device so far. So I've had this for 11 months. I had to get this replaced in March of 2023 because of a power failure. But the one that I had before that, I had for a couple months. I got that in December of 2022. This iPad has been great. I've yet to have any issues with it at all. And this is the 12.9-inch cellular model, 256 gigabytes. So this is a higher spec model. And I really like using this iPad because the 120Hz display is just great. The battery life on it, I'll talk a bit more about that later, but it does not last as well as it once did. And that's weird because it's not even a year old yet. But the entire device is just a great device to use. It's good for doing like productivity stuff. It's good for doing a lot of entertainment, media consumption. And a lot of people say the mini LED display is the downside to this product. I don't believe so. I have this paper-like screen protector on it. I put this screen protector on it the day I got it, before I even turned it on. And this screen protector, not only has it saved the iPad from like scratches and stuff, but it tends to minimize the mini LED blooming effect. So whenever I have this screen protector on, which I haven't taken it off, but I did use my other iPad Pro mini LED without the paper-like, the one that was not a replacement unit, the blooming effect pretty much goes away. And that's good because it just minimizes it and it makes it look a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. And it also gives a nice matte texture, which it's not like a rough matte texture like some of the Amazon alternatives will be. It's a smooth texture. But the display being, 12.9-inch, 120Hz is just absolutely great, especially on this iPad. And I don't have any complaints with the display on it. I have used this iPad in a lot of different scenarios to say. I had this on a plane in 2023, and it did great there. This is the only device that I used on the plane, I believe. And I like it because I was able to bring the Magic Keyboard case and pretty much do whatever I wanted to on it. And I also have used this a couple times to charge my Apple Watch up overnight with the Magic Keyboard case. So I was able to charge the iPad through this port on the side. Then the Apple Watch plugs into the port over here on the iPad itself to charge. And the cellular connectivity has been great. 5G, pretty much the same as my iPhone. And I have the T-Mobile 5G plan on this. It's been great. I have no issues with that. Now on the battery, it doesn't last like the 12 hours or whatever that Apple says. This one, it lasts more like 2 or 3 hours, which isn't terrible, but I did charge this overnight, and it is at 54% right now, and I've probably used it for about an hour and a half today, which is kind of bad for battery life, but it is an iPad. It has a bigger display, but it's also got a bigger battery than the iPhone, so I'm not sure what's going on there. When I got it, it lasted probably about 3-4 hours on a charge consistently, and that was pretty good, I'd say, but these iPads have never been great for battery life. This is just a little bit degraded. The battery health in the Siri shortcut on settings says 96%, and on Coconut battery it's more like 93%. So it does have a little bit of wear on it, but it's not bad. As for the housing of the iPad, this has no dents, no scratches really. There might be a couple of paint chips, but that's about as far as it goes. Screen is still fine. There's not really any issues there. And overall, I would recommend this iPad to people. The only issue is Apple still sells this. This is one of the longest times Apple sold a product without updating it, I think. There is still no update. Apparently there's going to be an update next month with the iPads to the M3 processor. But as it stands right now, this is not worth it for a 2022 device being sold at the same price that it was when it was brand new. I think that's a really bad deal. But once this iPad goes down in price, it's still a nice iPad. And I've yet to have any issues with it. Seems like a really reliable product. But thank you for watching the video. Hopefully this was enjoyable or helpful, and goodbye.